Hello, this is problem 6 of this national exam. Write down a continuous function f which is defined for all x and has the range -1 less than or equal to f of x less than or equal to 7. Pause the video at this point and give it a try yourself. Okay. The function f is supposed to be a continuous function. Intuitively speaking, a continuous function is a function whose graph can be drawn with one pen stroke. What do I mean by that? It means that you put your pen on the paper and then draw the graph, in principle of course, in its entirety, and then you lift your pen. In the middle of your drawing, you don't have to, of course if you start from the correct point, you don't have to lift your pen and put it somewhere else. For example, this function is not a continuous function if the graph is this one, because if I want to draw the graph of this function, I can draw this part by one pen stroke, but there is no way. If I want to draw the rest, I have to lift my pen and put it here and then continue. So that's not a continuous function. So intuitively speaking, a continuous function is a function whose graph can be drawn with one pen stroke. Okay, and then one more thing that it is important is that the function should be defined for all possible x's, and most importantly the range is limited between two values, minimum value -1, maximum value +7. Okay, so if you have read your lesson carefully, you realize that one type of functions that have all these properties are sine or cosine functions. And here it doesn't matter because you just need to write one example. So if you don't mind, let us concentrate on the sine function. And then the most general sine function that we learned during the lesson is y equals to a sine bx plus c plus d. Yes? Okay, but then because of the problem, you see that y minimum is supposed to be -1 and y maximum is supposed to be 7. During the lesson, we learned that a is y maximum minus y minimum divided by 2. So here, instead of y maximum, I put 7 minus y minimum is -1 divided by 2. So then it becomes 8/2, which is 4. And then we also learned that d is y minimum plus y maximum divided by 2. Here, because there is addition, it doesn't matter in which order I write it. Y minimum is -1, y maximum is 7 divided by 2, so it becomes 6 divided by 2, which becomes 3. So I actually got infinitely many solutions or infinitely many examples. Instead of a, I put 4 sine bx plus c, and instead of d I put 3. Of course here they don't care about what example you bring in, so let us choose c and b, the simplest possible one. B I can choose it 1 and c I can choose it 0. Probably that is the best example. So then y becomes 4 sine x plus 3. This is one possible example of the function f of x. First of all, it is continuous because sine function is a continuous one. You know that the curve of a sine function goes continuously. It is defined for all x's, and according to this calculation for a and d based on y maximum and y minimum, the range of my function is exactly in this interval. Okay, I hope that this video was useful for you. Until the next video, be safe and goodbye. Thank you.